My name is Ramon LeBron, and I haven't done a video in a while, but I hope that everybody out there is doing good and is safe. Fortunately, September 2nd, I had a stroke, and I wasn't aware of the signs, and the signs were that I had a headache on the right side of my head, from the top of my head going down to my jaw, and I felt pressure in the roof of my mouth. I didn't have a headache in the front of my head. That's what made it different. And then after that, I also had blurry vision. And I thought it was just something to do with my contacts, but it really wasn't that. It was just those signs that I was having a stroke. So, brothers and sisters, anyone out there that has those symptoms, do not hesitate, don't ignore them. Go straight to the hospital, because that is a stroke that's coming upon you. So when I did make it to the hospital, I spent 2 days in the hospital, and they put me through all kinds of tests. And then when they put me through the MRI, they found that it was a small stroke in the middle of my brain by the thalamus area. And I spent 2 days in the hospital. They gave me all kinds of medicines. They gave me all kinds of treatments. Then they let me go. And I want to tell you something, guys, that little small stroke that I had was enough to debilitate my right side, because it happened on the left side of my brain, but it affects the opposite side of your body. And my arm and my leg felt real weak, and I wasn't able to take a step properly without going to the side or hanging on to something. And after I left the hospital, I went and started therapy immediately, because I'm trying to get back to my old self. Not 100%, but 150%. And I want to tell you, brothers and sisters out there, that the lifestyle that we're living, I'm 52, and I went overboard with the lifestyle, too much drinking, too much smoking and stuff like that. No hard drugs, I don't do that. And that life is going to take a toll. The foods, the grease, and all that stuff, the cholesterol and all that stuff going on in our bodies, if we're not checking ourselves, we're going to wreck ourselves, in other words. So I'm here to show you guys, day by day, how it is dealing with a stroke after you come out the hospital, and what goes along with the recovery. I have a walker in front of me, which is what they gave me. And this walker here, I'm going to get up from this couch, and I'm going to show you how hard it is to take a step with this walker in front of you. And I most likely will be on this walker for a long time. But we're going to be strong, we're going to hold tough, and we're going to get through this. And anybody out there that's going through this, I feel for you, because I know how hard it is when you want to move your leg or your arm, and your brain is telling it to, but it doesn't want to cooperate. So I'm going to demonstrate to you guys how hard it is to take a step after a stroke with this walker. So you have to position yourself with this walker, because if you don't hang on tight to it, because the leg is weak, you will fall to the side. So you have to put this in front of you, take a step, and lift your feet up as much as you can, because if you don't lift it up, it's going to drag, and this is what they don't want to happen. They don't want your foot to drag, because it gets lazy and you won't be able to get it going the right way. And the goal here is to get 100%. So I want you guys to stay tuned, because I'm going to show y'all the exercises that go along with this and how hard it is to even walk up the stair. So stay tuned. Have a good night.